When our local gardening club arranged an excursion to visit Monet's garden, it seemed an excellent opportunity to make a documentary video about the great painter. When we arrived at Giverny by coach, we were not so sure.
It's very useful. Let's go.
Several thousand others were also interested in his garden. When he created this garden in the late 19th century, he could never have imagined what a tourist attraction it would become after his death. There was hardly room to point a camera. You set up a shot and someone walks into it. Well, we're here now, so we might as well do the documentary. Claude Monet was born on the 14th of November 1840 into a wealthy Paris family. At school, he chose to doodle and draw sketches of his teachers rather than study. These sketches were so good that he found he could make money by selling them. His first art teacher was Eugène Bourdin, who persuaded him to paint the natural world outdoors. His parents wanted him to complete his formal education, but instead he chose to attend a studio in Paris to study a new style of painting with artists such as Sisley and Renoir, so his parents stopped his allowance. His paintings were not popular with the public, and he became so hard up that he tried to drown himself when he was 28. He recovered and got married, but tragedy struck again when Camille, his first wife, died. A few years later he was passing through the village of Giverny and fell in love with the place. These are some of the places where he was to meet other artists who shared his ideas on Impressionism. He bought this house here with his companion Alice Hocheda in 1883 and created two gardens. The front garden, or Clos Normande, is a mixture of common and rare varieties of perennials and annuals. When Monet dug here to create his water lily ponds in the Japanese garden, the neighbours protested, thinking he would poison the water with his strange plants. At the turn of the century, he was obsessed by painting his water lilies. He would wait days for the lighting to become just right, and some of his paintings took 4 years to complete. In the latter part of his life he was almost blind, but at last he was famous as one of the first Impressionist painters and financially secure. He continued painting up to the year of his death in 1926, and he was buried in the local church in the street that bears his name.